Climate change is here, and it's terrifying. Those are the words of the United Nations Secretary General, who says global warming is a thing of the past. We have now entered the era of global boiling. Looking at what is happening both here at home in Canada and around the world, record wildfires and the hottest July in 173 years means there's no time left to hesitate. The most sweltering month ever recorded. The world is burning up in more ways than one.
Climate change is here, it is terrifying, and it is just the beginning. The era of global warming has ended, the era of global boiling has arrived.
The World Meteorological Organization says July isn't even over yet, but the temperatures around the world have been so dramatic that it's already clear this is the hottest month ever recorded in history.
This anomaly is so large with respect to other record-breaking months in our record that we are virtually certain that the month as a whole will become the warmest July on record, the warmest month on record. In all likelihood, we have never experienced a world so hot in modern history.
The planet is in the early stages of an El Niño event, born of unusually warm waters in the eastern Pacific. El Niño typically delivers warmer temperatures around the world, doubling down on the warming driven by human-caused climate change, which scientists said this week has played an absolutely overwhelming role in July's extreme heat waves.
The air is unbreathable, the heat is unbearable, and the level of fossil fuel profits and climate inaction is unacceptable. Leaders must lead. No more hesitancy, no more excuses, no more waiting for the others to move first. There is simply no more time for that.
The warnings may sound dramatic, but at a quick glance around the world, it's easy to see the impacts climate change has had. Heat warnings in southern Ontario, extreme flooding in Nova Scotia, a record year for devastating wildfires in Canada. Wildfires also ripping through Greece, Syria, and Italy, and some 180 million Americans, about half the population of the United States, under heat watches and warnings.
A few weeks ago, we were here talking about the fire in Canada that engulfed our entire city and our skyline, and now we're dealing with extreme heat.
New York City imposed an excessive heat advisory as an intensifying heat wave descended on the eastern United States.
Good afternoon. We're here today with the mayors of Phoenix and San Antonio and senior members of my administration to talk about the existential threat of climate change. And it is a threat.
Without human-induced climate change, the events this month would have been extremely rare, according to a study by World Weather Attribution. Scientists also expect 2023 or 2024 will end up as the hottest year in the record books, surpassing 2016.